Hello and welcome back to another episode of Hello and welcome back to another episode of Tope Talks. This episode number, I don't know what. Yeah, how's your Monday going? How's everything going? We're just gonna get right into it. Learning by doing. So learning by doing is something I really stand by. It's what started when I started with the vlogs, right? I started doing the vlogs so I'd learn how to edit, and you know, it kept growing and growing, and now I'm making documentaries, I'm making films, I'm making short films. And you know, I learned by doing. I didn't go to a college, I didn't do anything special. I literally sat down at my computer like 6-7 hours a day, even more sometimes. Would be up all night editing stuff, watching countless of videos, and reading up on countless of filmmaking techniques until I got it perfect. You know what I'm saying? Until I knew the technique, until I understood everything. Sorry, my voice is because this past weekend I went to a Smash tournament. It was my first Smash tournament, and it was very fun. I was filming a project out there, so that'll be out soon for the Lost Millennials. It'll be the first project that we've produced ourselves, and that's why it'll be on the Lost Millennials channel. We've talked a lot about this on the podcast. It'll be linked in the description below. So we decided to film a project, and this was the first time I had been working where I had been the person with more experience, right? So as you know, Lost Millennials, Marco and we do all our stuff together for Lost Millennials there. This project, Marco was going to be second camera, right? And every time I've ever filmed like an esports event or an event in general, I've always been the second camera, or I've always been, basically I haven't been the one in charge usually, right? I've been giving creative input here and there, but I've never had, like, you know, my own shit go down. And this time I was in charge of a whole project like that, from beginning to end, from scheduling everything, getting all the equipment, producing everything. I've learned a lot. I've learned how to make this type of project. I'm not gonna spoil it right now, and because if I tell you, you'll actually understand what type of project I'm talking about. But by filming this and by going through like the whole day and just filming and getting everything done that day, I realized a lot of things I did right and a lot of things I did wrong. And don't get me wrong, I looked at many videos and many tutorials on how to film such a project. I've watched many similar projects, try to get an idea of how the feel I want it to go. And it's been weird, you know, because this project isn't like the other projects that I've watched, and for some reason I just, you know, it feels like my own, right? Because I'm directing it. It doesn't feel like it's copying off anyone else's projects. I've learned a lot more through this experience by actually getting out there, by actually filming, by actually directing, and doing all that, compared to if I were just to sit at home and watch videos on this stuff, or watch similar videos for like 8 hours a day. I still would never get the information, or never get the knowledge and on-hands experience that I would have if I hadn't gone out there and actually done it. Plus, I got to meet a lot of cool people there, got to build a lot of interpersonal skills, or relationships with people who would be interested in future stuff. So that was fun. And thank you very much for watching this episode of Tope Talks. I really appreciate that you stuck through the whole thing, and I hope you got some valuable information out of this. See you next time, boys!